Hello everybody, it's Nick Falgout. I recorded a very low energy draft earlier. And I'm drafting again. I'm trying to make it a high energy draft. This pack has got Reaper of Shieldred, Triumph of the Hordes, Wing Splicer, Razor Swine, Paler Shrike, Remember the Fallen are all fine picks. This card I like a lot, and I like blue a lot, and I like 3/3 flyers a lot. And I don't like losing this card very much, but I don't like first picking it very much either. So I will grab the blue guy. This card I have watched be a huge beating in a couple of drafts now. I'm not sure it's the pick here. What do we just pass? A Reaper? I was watching replays of a sealed guy had this, Praetor's Grasp, and some other black rare new Phyrexia card, which was powerful, and just used this to very nice effect. Double black is not exactly what I want. I think the pick is just Spire Monitor. 3 power flyers all day long. We'll miss out a little bit on Artillerize. And I've been coming around on it, as you'll see in the other draft that I just recorded. But I think we will stay on color, and we will stay with the plan, and take Spire Monitorino. Here, it's between like Necropouncer, Glissus Scorn, and Psychic Barrier. Psychic Barrier is a pretty clear downgrade from all of these, but in the interest of trying to stay open, I think it's... I mean, it's not on par with Glissus Scorn, but it serves a similar function in the deck. And if we don't have playing green, we don't want to play Glissus Scorn, especially not just on the splash. And the last time I played this card, I didn't like it very much, and I'm going to let that color my entire experience. So, hopefully the guy to my right didn't open like a Chancellor of the Spires. And I'm going to stop seeing any blue. Here, I guess I'm just going to snatch the Beast Within. I guess I could take Vault Scourge or Parasitic Implant, or even Glissus Scorn. If I pass consecutive Glissus Scorn, I guess Beast Within is not all that likely to get played. This is a tough one. Some Maul Splicer here also, slash Panther. I mean, this is flexible. Takes out a bomb every once in a while. I've been impressed with what I've seen with this card. So I'll try it. Clearly has its issues in limited. I've made some dicey picks already, so hopefully it pays off for me. Spire Monitor number 2, I believe, qualifies. Could take a Soul Eater here. Don't really want Mycosynth Fiend. Vapor Snag I hope to get a little later. And that's the second Norn Xanax that we've seen now, so I'm not too worried about it. Although it will be kind of annoying against this particular deck. Hopefully, people know not to main deck it. I guess you could board it in. Not that we have a ton of ways to deal with it. Giving them a 3/3 just so I can avoid paying life doesn't seem that good. I guess if you get low enough, Norn Xanax just becomes completely insurmountable, right? I mean, the double Norn Xanax deck could be pretty interesting. I don't think I'm going to be the one to try it, though. Okay, so a bunch of cards in this pack that I would think about. Start with the ones I don't think I'm going to take. Gremlin Mine, Gut Shot, Mutagenic Growth, Chain Throat Seeker. There's also Chancellor and Thundering Tanadon. I think I like Tanadon a little bit better than I like this guy, although I have not. I mean, We don't have a lot of uses for the Chancellor right now. If we're going to play green, we're going to want... I don't know. That's a tough one. I can't even see taking, like, one of the two sort of Hemi removal spells there, the Gut Shot or the other thing. Here I'm going to try Hex Parasites. I still haven't seen this thing in action, and it's finally a pack that I feel okay about. I don't want Glistener Elf, don't want Pestilent Soul Eater, don't want Hovermere particularly. Another Chancellor. Well, that's funny. I guess I could have had two. Still don't care about Hovermere, and I think green is clearly open from the right. Does this look like every deck that I draft, or is it just me? Guess I will take Deathhood Cobra. This probably shouldn't still be here, but Deathhood Cobra is another good sign. It's a good table. This guy's going to be pretty annoying against us, but we look to be pretty solidly blue-green at this point. I like Hystrix a lot. I'm annoyed that there's a Shriek Raptor, but I do have 3 different 3-powered flyers. These guys can be kind of annoying. I've been more and more impressed by the Hystrix. I'm just going to take the Soul Eater too, I suppose. But no. Big butts are good. Yeah, I'm not going to let somebody have that thing. Numbing Dose or Gataxian Probe. Pseudo removal. I'm already pretty expensive. I want the cheap cantrip that gives you some value. I'm going to take this card. I don't really want a second Hystrix. And there's cute things you can do with Argent Mutation. I'm convinced of it, and I finally got one in a pack where I felt like I could take it. Let's hide all the land. I mean, probably in this deck, not doing much right now, but we'll see what happens. I'm leaving it unhidden, so he did not take an off-color card. No, I mean, we took some, never mind, obviously. But this is a pretty solid number of playables. Hopefully we'll get a couple Oculi, a couple Viridian Emissaries, Corrupted Conscience and or Anatomist in the first 1 to 3 picks would be lovely. Or Mirror Turbine. That seems fine, actually. Another expensive card. Wouldn't mind a Steel Sabotage, wouldn't mind a Malira's Keepers, but the Turbine gives you a long-term edge. This pack is pretty weak. I think the Sky Hunter, the Spin Engine, the Keepers, the Sabotage, the something. That's basically the end of the, you know, solid playables, and there's Ringleader and Tangle Hulk, so we can see Tangle Hulk back. But I think, like, this guy might actually have some utility in the deck. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think I like this guy a little bit better than I like the Soul Eater. Although, you know, again, it's target permanent. We don't need to run it. And if we have Trinket Mage, we'll just fetch it whenever we need it. Vat Mother. I think Fangor Marauder is going to be the pick. Pretty sweet. Vat Mother is big and annoying, but this is a pretty good job against Vat Mother. So is this. This is fine. Obviously, we can counter it. We have, you know, we got some game. And Fangor Marauder is sweet. Flare Husk, Gust, Skimmer, or Steel Sabotage. I'm going to assume I can get most of these things later, but I want some early drops. It might be stupid to pass Steel Sabotage here, but I don't want to get stuck with having all these ridiculous expensive playable creatures and nothing to do early in the game, and this gives us something else to do with the Chancellor mana. Which is not the world's best justification, but it's the one that I gave you, so you'll just have to deal with it. What could this do in our deck right now? Creeping Corrosion. Well, that's interesting. We don't have a lot of artifacts. Still think I just want Serum Raker here. More 3-power flyers, please. We do have, I mean, we have, you know, a smattering of artifacts we don't want to lose in a corrosion. But that doesn't mean that we're worried about it particularly. It's a fine combo with Argent Mutation, but yeah, 3-power flyer. Slam, bam. Mearsire looks good to me. Hopefully we will get a Vivisection. Copper Carapace is not obviously the card we're exactly looking for. Oh yeah, Beast Within is pretty good with Ichor Wellsprings and Mearsires. I should keep that in mind. If I see another Ichor Wellspring here, I want Pierce Strider, because I don't like having it cast against me. If I have bounce spells, I can reuse it. I picked up a couple early guys, so I don't need this Oculus, and there's not much else for us. I would take an Oculus. Yep, Geyser looks awesome. Got destroyed by this card in the most recent draft that I posted. Nope, I didn't post that. That's one where I lost my cool, and that was last night, very late. My opponent decided it was a good idea to taunt me by revealing that he had been holding an Artillerize that he used to kill me when he cast like Vivisection and did a bunch of stuff and just really annoyed me. So I went off on him a little bit. Sorry to you, sir. It was 5 in the morning where I was, and it wasn't cool what you did, even if you were just saying it to egg me on. So, there. I've apologized, and I've still indicted you. Yeah, this deck's shaping up pretty well. I like this Geyser monitor. It means if I have 5 mana up, I have a lot of things I could do. I'm not convinced this guy needs to make the deck. Doesn't look super sweet right now or anything. I would love a Viridian Emissary. I would take an Oculus. I'm not likely to get anything that's going to seriously help me this late in the pack, so hide this Archer Mutation. As much as I don't want to. Yep, there's an Oculus, so goody goody. I have plenty of flyers, don't feel the need to take that. This is not interesting in my deck. Yeah. Early defense. Let's do it. I really am bummed I didn't get a Viridian Emissary. They're awesome. I would definitely take and probably run a Vivisection at this point. This art is so sweet. So, Commando, Digester, Hulk. I think Commando is going to be okay in this deck. I'm not actually that concerned with the Phyrexian Digester. So, take the Commando. I mean, they're both dorks. Here's a Vivisection for us. Turn the Tide's the other consideration, but drawing 3 cards seems better. Ooh, the Sabotage Wield. Well then, I made the right choice by a mile. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'll take this. Planning to play neither of them, clearly. But more clearly the one that I, clearly I'm not going to play Flincermite. Slightly less clearly I'm not going to play a Natural Predation, but I am not either. So, boom. So we have a smattering of artifacts, not enough really to consider taking Metalcraft cards. Love to see a Volition Reigns, or a Slice and Twain, or a couple Sylvok replicas. This gal can go pretty quickly. Nurok replica would be great as well. Pretty sure she's not making the final deck, but we will see what comes. So big. Putrefacts. Yeah, I'm just going to take the 2 for 1. Certainly don't want a Putrefacts in this deck. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe? 8 maybe? So we could... I think there's a decent chance we table one of the Silver Mirror. There's no way we're going to table this Skyhill School. The Silver Mirror, the Instill Infection, I think this has gotten a lot better, actually. Well, I mean, we're going to take the Slice and Twain, and we table what we table. I don't think I'm going to table Rustic, but I would love to. Just love to. Dark Slick Drake appears to be the pick. We're getting into awkward mana territory again, but I'm not taking a Quarter Shield or Sylvok Lifestaff over Dark Slick Drake. Sorry. This guy would probably be fine too. A couple counter spells would be fine. So right now I would want to cut Chancellor and possibly Rotted Hystrix. That's 22, and we, so we got to pick up some playables. Yeah, those 3 are the ones I would cut. Man, oh man, oh man, Skyhill School. Is Glider just gonna be better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sort of. We just have so many 5-drops and 3-power flyers already. I think I just want the guy that fits better in the curve, and this makes more artifacts, and we might pick up some more. I mean, that's rough. I don't like doing that, but Wall of Tanglecord is probably the pick. There's some consideration for this gentleman, but I think the wall is going to be just a little bit better, especially given that we just took the Snapcell Glider. So, I mean, value, but we only have the Parasite so far. And who knows if that's even going to be good. So let's hide the Chancellor and El Hystrix. So that's a pretty good 23. I mean, the Chancellor can obviously get slotted into. We haven't seen any red splash cards. We're not going to see a heavy Arbalist, and we don't want another 5-drop. We'll just take the Gold Mirror. This is actually a consideration in a deck with this many goddamn 3-power flyers, but I think we want Gold Mirror and hope the bonds tables. So now we would cut something. Maybe the Hex Parasite, maybe the Probe. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, we're looking pretty sweet right now. I like the way this is going. We did end up with a couple different ways to, rebuy our Pierce Strider. This kind of deck I normally like Lifesmith in, and there's not much else in this pack. I might run Lifesmith over, like, no. But it's a board card. Grab it. We have a smattering of cheap artifacts. Keep us in certain games. I mean, this guy's obviously a better version. So, removal-wise, we ended up with Sabotage, Beast Within, Slice and Twain. Here I might just take this Grafted Exoskeleton. I could take Soliton, I could take Halt Order for the board, maybe that's better. Yeah. I don't think Grafted Exoskeleton is going to make the deck anyway. We'll just grab the Halt Order for the board against annoying artifacts. Here I would like to take Defiance or Drake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 10. I don't see either of them making the main deck. I'll just take the Cantrip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish artifacts. Sweet. Silver Mirror did table. That's probably going in over the Gold Mirror. But I could run both, I suppose. Oh, was that? Yeah, that was the same pack. Trigon of Thought is the best card in that pack. So I don't think I'm taking it. Memoricide, this guy, this guy. I'll just take. Let's grab the rare. Not that it's good against us particularly, but maybe you're just going Hex Parasite. I'm almost tempted to run 16 lands in this deck. This is harder to deal with. Foil Mountain. Could cut the Vivisection, but that seems like a bad decision. We have Mearsire, Oculus, Darkslick Drake's not a bad target. Mirror Turbine. Yeah, I think Vivisection's gonna be pretty good here. I don't think I want to cut a mirror. I'm pretty expensive and I have a lot of 4s. So I'll probably just cut the Probe. Get out of here, Probe. So we have Deathhood, Cobra, Beast Within, Slice and Twain, Fangrum Rudder, Tanadon, Mirror, Gust Skimmer, Mirror, Wall, Glider, Pierce Strider, Turbine, Sabotage, Oculus, Psychic Barrier, Vivisection, Wing Splicer, Darkslick Drake, Serum Maker, Geyser, Monitor. Yep, I like the look of that. Let's add this Besieged Forest, this Besieged Island, and add some more lands. 9, 6. So that would be 10, 7. Yep, I think that's right. And yeah, with Psychic Barrier and the Drake and the Raker, but the Slice and Twain and the Tanadon potentially. Yep, and then the gold. Yep, that looks exactly correct. That was an easy build. Hopefully it performs up to snuff. See you in round 1.